My name is Rishika Chandan and I have founded a venture called the Home Salon. I have done my MBA from Indian School of Business and I am also a CFA by qualification. Prior to joining and starting THS, I was a banker for a very long time and focused more on consumer-facing businesses.
So Rishika, tell us, what was the idea behind starting the Home Salon?
I used to have very long working hours as an investment banker where we would only get a Sunday off, and even there, you wanted to spend that time with your family. Now planning to go to a salon actually took away 2.5 hours of your day. So I googled online and I was very surprised to find that there was nobody who was doing this on a sort of large scale. And that's when this concept came to me, right? That today when you can get everything delivered home, from a cab to groceries to even apparel, why can't you really get professional beauty services come to your house through professional salon trained therapists?
So tell us, when did you decide you wanted to become a digital entrepreneur?
Starting from the age of 18 all the way up to the age of 60. Today everybody is online, everybody is on Facebook, Twitter, whether it's a college going student or it's my mother or even my grandmother, she knows what WhatsApp is, right? So it was very important for us to be able to connect to those kind of people, and a physical medium would have never cut it for us. We had to be in their faces, we had to make it very easy for them to actually be able to access our services, and that is why this entire digital sort of angle to our venture came about.
What are the challenges you faced?
The challenges were innumerable. I didn't have an industry background, so I think it was very important for me to actually learn the ropes and learn the tricks of trade. The beauty industry is known for its extremely high attrition rates, because even a 500 rupee salary hike is enough for a technician to actually leave you and go to the next best available alternative. So really, how do you retain them? How do you incentivize them? What do you do to keep them with you, I think was important. We've taken digital down to them as well. They get all their appointments on an app. That is how they communicate with us. We have no physical interaction with any of our technicians. Everything is done through technology.
What does progress to you mean?
So I think progress to us is being able to create a self-sustaining woman, right, which is our technician or our beautician today. Today she's an independent lady who is a business owner in herself. I think that is a phenomenal, phenomenal definition of progress, that as we grow, being able to take the lower strata of the society with you, helping them grow and making them part of this digital boom. It's a sort of all-inclusive growth. We're not just looking about making money on our own. We're looking about growing as an enterprise and making sure every individual who is a part of our enterprise is really growing with us.
Tell us, what do you think of the digital boom in India?
So I think it's definitely here to stay, because it really makes life very easy. And considering the numerous responsibilities that an individual takes on today, whether it's managing a family or being a working professional or wanting to pursue theatre, for example, and this can only be facilitated, through technology, through this entire digital medium, which makes things more accessible. It's just making the world smaller.
So when you decided to start, were you dependent on somebody?
I think this would not have been possible without the support of my family. And this is not just an answer that I need to give, but it's true. From the initial funding to the support, because there is a lot of understanding that your immediate surrounding needs to give you when you work odd hours or you're never available. I think my husband has been phenomenal. He's actually part of the business now. He's moved full time into THS and is also a co-founder. But when I started, we needed his income to continue to support us, and so he was not a part of it. But I think his support in pretty much every stage, both of us have actually dropped beauticians to appointments and then picked them up. In the beginning days, we've actually purchased inventory on our own from various stores. We've stocked out and gone running to pick up that facial which a customer wants. We've done everything, and he had no reason to do it, right? I mean, he would also get just a weekend off, but he would ensure that weekend he's dedicating to THS, and I think that was why when he moved here, it was a very natural, move or a very natural transition for him.
How does Digital India empower women?
It allows them to break a lot of barriers. You can be a faceless person and start a venture. Digital India allows you to really fuel your passion. So I think that is one form of empowerment. The other form is what we are doing with our technicians, right? We're actually educating them. I think Digital India for women is also a source of education. You can learn English online today. You can learn how apps work. The third form is being able to take a good idea and make it viral. age-old businesses took 2 decades or even more to sometimes get their product out. With us, that's not a problem, and we're very lucky because we can actually create a product and instantly see the gratification towards it.
What is your one message for all young entrepreneurs?
Try to fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. Okay, and what this means is that when you've taken the plunge, just give it everything. Your 1 minute is 60 seconds. You better make it count. If you're young, you can do it now. It's very difficult to start late. Take the risk now. Think before you make the plunge, but never regret your decision once you've taken that plunge. And there will be days and there will be months when you'll, hold your head and you'll say, why did I do this? And I was so happy with my, with my job, and I don't have a social life, and all my friends are doing something, and look at me. But the point is that what you're doing is much larger than those weekend outings, those lunches and dinners. What you're building is something which can actually create livelihoods for people. So think before, when you've taken the plunge, stop thinking and just do.